Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is place a piece of tape on each side of my eye, and this is pretty much going to act as a guide, and it's also going to create that really sharp edge. And next I'm taking MAC's Paint Pot in Soft Ochre and just placing this on my lids and using this as a base. Next, taking any type of skin tone or nude shadow, I'm just going to be placing that on top just so that the shadow doesn't stick to the paint pot and it's a smooth transition. Next, I'm taking that color out of the Morphe 350 palette and just using that as a transition color, and I'm just applying this into the crease. Next, I'm going in with this more of an orange tone color, and I'm placing that right below the first color that we placed. And again, it's going to create more depth and just add more color to the crease. Next, going in with these two colors, I'm mixing them, and I'm going to be placing that right on the outer V of my eye, and also bringing it in into the crease right below that second color. And this, I'm going in kind of back and forth, and I'm building the color up, so it might take a while, but I was going back and forth for a while before I achieved the intensity that I wanted. Next, I'm going in with this foiled Milani palette, and I'm taking that, I think it's like a gold tone eyeshadow, and I'm just placing this on my lid with my finger. It just gave more payoff that way. And next, I'm going in with this highlighting stick and just highlighting my brow area, blending it out with my finger, and going in with these two colors out of the Morphe 350 palette. I'm placing the shadow right onto the brow bone to give a highlight. And of course here I'm just blending it out just so it's a smoother transition and everything pretty much marries together. And because I want more of a dewy look, I'm going in with the MAC strobe cream. I'm just applying this with my hands to my face. I washed my hands before this, don't worry, and I'm just going to apply that and blend it in. Next, I'm taking the Angel Veil Primer by NYX, and I'm just going to be placing that right on top, just so I can have a smooth canvas for my foundation, which I'm going in with the MAC Studio Water Weight Foundation. I love this for the summertime just because it does give a more dewy look. You have to build the color or the coverage on this, otherwise it is pretty sheer. So here I am just placing it with a foundation brush, and then I'll be blending it out with a beauty blender. Then taking the Maybelline Fitme concealer, I'm going to be placing this in the areas where I normally conceal, under the eyes, nose, chin, above my cupid's bow, and my forehead. And this is just going to act as a highlight, and it's also going to conceal any, blemishes? Next, going in with the RCMA and the BenNye banana powder mixed together, I'm going to be placing it under my eye area where we place the concealer, and it's just pretty much going to set it in, and I'm going to bake as well. In the middle of my forehead, I just simply place the RCMA powder alone, and because I figure that it just gives more of a highlight. Here I'm just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz per usual, and I'm just going to be shaping and filling in my brows that I don't have. Next, going in with this MAC powder. I forgot the name, but I'll list everything down in the bottom bar. I'm just going to be placing it all over my face. Next, going in with the e.l.f. contour palette. I love this palette. I'm going to be placing that darker color onto my cheeks just to give a contour and definition. And I'm going to be placing that on the side of my nose, and I also place it on my temples. Because I want more warmth to the cheeks and bronze, I'm going in with the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm going to just be placing that right above where I place any of the contour, and it's just going to give some warmth to the face just so it's not pale, I guess you can say. Next, going in with the RCMA powder. I'm just going to be placing that and carving out my contour just so I give more definition to my cheeks. Next, going in with this really pretty peachy blush by Sephora. I believe this is a pro color. I'm not too positive, but I will check and link it below, but it's super pretty and I love it for the summertime. Next, going in with my favorite liquid liner by NYC. I just did a wing liner, and then going in with this really pretty peachy gel liner by Colourpop called Poppy. I wanted to draw more attention to the eyes, so instead of using a black, I went with more of a color. And to smoke it out a little bit more, I went with those same dark colors out of the 35O palette that we used on the crease, and I'm just going to apply that to the lash line just to smoke it out, and it really brings out that poppy color as well. Now, of course, going into my favorite part of the whole entire makeup look, I'm going in with Oh Darling by MAC. It's a highlight, and I'm placing this on my nose, on the highest points of my cheeks, Cupid's bow, right above the eyebrow, and it's just a really pretty golden color. And next, I'm taking these two colors out of the Anastasia palette. This is the Gleam palette, and I'm going to be placing that right on top just to give extra glow to the face. And because I want to keep this look very monochromatic, I'm going in with this lip liner by MAC called Cork, and I'm just going to be pretty much lining my lips. And then what I normally do is, after lining, I kind of fill them in a little bit, like halfway with the lip liner. And I feel like anytime I wear a liquid lipstick, it lasts a little bit longer because it has something to hold on to opposed to just my lips. Next, I'm going in with this Milani liquid lipstick. Oh God, this color is amazing. Very, very chocolate brown. I love this color. I forgot the name. I will list it below. But I will be applying that right on top. And then going in with the MAC Fix Plus spray, I'm going to be setting my whole face with this. And that pretty much completes the look. I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Please subscribe if you haven't already. And don't forget, I am on social media. Please follow me there. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Peace!